The 10 Commandments of Never Losing Yourself in Conflict. A survival guide for dealing with manipulation, control, and conversations designed to make you abandon your own reality. 1. Never explain yourself. Under pressure. The first is never explain yourself under pressure. The moment you start scrambling to justify yourself, you've already accepted the role of defendant in a trial you never agreed to attend. As Chase put it, "I don't think you meant to, but that question is designed to put me in a position of justifying myself, and that's not a role I'm going to take right now." A person seeking understanding asks questions. A person seeking control demands explanations. 2. Never argue about your motives. Number 2 is never argue about your motives. Don't get dragged into proving what kind of person you are. The way you said that puts me into a place of defending what kind of person I am. Once you're defending your intentions instead of discussing actions, you've entered a debate that can never be won. 3. Never take the bait on character. Questions. 3 is never take the bait on any character question. Never argue about who you are. The conversation starts with what happened. Suddenly you're defending whether you're selfish, uncaring, toxic, or manipulative. Decline the invitation. 4. Never apologize just to de-escalate. 4 is never apologize just to de-escalate ever. If you're with a manipulator, the apology they're trying to force out of you is an admission of guilt. An apology should acknowledge wrongdoing, not serve as a peace offering to stop someone else's escalation. And 5 is never match emotion to prove your point. Never match somebody's intensity. Louder doesn't mean righter. If they're at a 10, don't join them there. Stay calm. Let their escalation speak for itself. 6. Never accept someone else's language. Without precision. 6 is never accept somebody else's language without precision. Words like disrespect, abuse, and betrayal can hijack a conversation. Those words all carry some kind of frame, and if I accept those words, I'm not speaking for myself anymore. Ask for specifics. Precision is the enemy of manipulation. 7. Never accept binary traps. 7 is never accept any binary traps like the either yes, no, the either-or question. There's always nuance to it. Always seek specificity. When you said this, what specifically did you want to talk about? And always return to intention. What's the ideal outcome here for you? 8. Never try to win through logic alone. 8 is never try to win through just logic. If I fight this with facts, I'm missing that this isn't about facts. It's about control. Many people arrive armed with evidence. The problem is that not every conflict is seeking truth. Some are seeking dominance. Logic alone cannot solve a power struggle. 9. Never argue that someone else's feelings are wrong. Instead, separate feelings from responsibility. What you said pushes me to take responsibility for how you feel. I'd rather talk about what I did. I won't take the role of being responsible for how you feel. Feelings are real. They matter. But they are not always someone else's responsibility. 10. Never try to fix the person in the middle of conflict. Fix them later, maybe. If you're engaging in teaching or coaching while they're trying to gain control, that triggers humiliation in them and they're going to escalate like crazy. Conflict is not therapy. It is not coaching. And it is definitely not the moment to unveil your presentation titled 10 Areas Where You Need Personal Growth. Survive the conflict first, teach later. The hidden principle. One idea from the discussion stood above the rest. Never tell someone how they should feel. Don't think that way. Don't feel that way. As the speaker reflected, that's genuinely what the person's feeling. It matters to them, and that's all that matters. You don't have to agree with a feeling, but dismissing it rarely makes it disappear. A better response is, I may not see it the way you see it, but I understand that's how you're experiencing it. That keeps the conversation human.